In this lecture, I would like to talk about how to turn on the localhost feature on Windows 10. First, what is localhost? Localhost is a useful feature for Windows to test the website on local disk. The actual name is Internet Information Services, or IIS. There are IIS 7, 8, and different versions. Today, I'm going to talk about the Windows 10 version and how to turn on the feature. First, why we need a localhost? Because we want to test the web service locally. So before you upload your web service on the remote side, you can test it on local side. So how do you set up a local testing server? There are a few issues. Local files versus remote files. The problem with testing local files and running a simple local HTTP server and running a server-side language locally. So basically, there are a few issues to be solved. And in this lecture, I'm going to talk about how to set up a local server or localhost. And you can run either the server-side program or client-side program both on your own desktop machine. So there might be a browser, and this browser maybe they are running a client program, so it keeps listening the response from the server. And you can bring up the localhost as a server program, so when your browser browses through localhost, it will actually make a request to the server program. And then after it gets the data and send it back to the browser may call a Python script to receive it. And then that's client-side program. And each of them, their own port to send or receive data. So the idea is to loop back. There is a special range of IP addresses that can always be used to connect a computer to itself, regardless of what its IP address is. These are called the loopback addresses. The most common one is 127.0.0.1 in IPv4 IP address. So basically, you can connect two programs on your own machine. You can use 127.0.0 to do that, and you may have two ports, one for sending side, the other one for the receiving side. Note that the loopback address has its own name, localhost, and localhost is so important because of this. It allows you to perform the loopback test for your web services. And you can add a subdomain name such as mysub on your localhost. And here is how. But this is not our main topic, so I will just omit it right here. And now, let's look at how to turn on IIS. To install IIS, in your Windows, access the control panel. On the control panel, you can click Add or Remove Program. And then over there, you can actually select the Internet Information Services checkbox and then do Finish. Then you will be able to turn on localhost. After that, you can actually configure it to add the subdomain into there. Now, let's look at how to turn it on. On Windows 10, you can just right-click on this Start menu button and then click App and Features. This is the new GUI. In the past, you might select the program and then select the program and features. So right here, let's click this one, Programs and Features. And then right here, you have the Turn Windows Features on or off. So click it. And this window pop up for turn on window feature on or off. So right here, you have the Internet Information Services and Internet Hostable Web Core. So let's click this and this. So make sure these are selected. And then click OK. If you are going to use some other localhost server, you can turn this off later. After the IIS has been installed, let's click Close. Now, let's open our website and type localhost. And you will see this web page. That means the localhost has been turned on. Thank you. Bye.